Hey YouTube, it's your girl Adrena. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this Erin 21 lace wig. It is naturally curly, 20 inches, and be on the lookout for the review. So let's get into it. So this is the wig, like I said, it's naturally curly, 20 inches. It is from Erin 21 Wigs. I'm showing you guys the inside. I already put some powder as well as hairspray to lock the powder in. Not going to be doing the ball cap method, but I am spraying down my cap just to make sure it stays in place and it doesn't slide back once my wig is on. Just going to go ahead and blow dry that to make sure it's secure. Now, as you guys can notice, I have pinned back my baby hair. So when I'm cutting my lace, I'm not cutting the baby hairs. This is like the worst part. I always hate cutting the lace, whether my wig is synthetic or human. I just hate cutting the lace. So make sure when you're cutting it, you take your time. As you guys can see, I split it down the middle into twos. So that way I don't have to go all the way across in one piece. And I'm just taking my time because there's no rush. And you want to make sure when you do this, you have a sharp pair of scissors or either like a sharp razor because you don't want it to look too jaggedy. And bear with me, guys. This is my first time in all of my YouTube history and over like 8 years doing a voiceover. So I'm just trying something new. If you like the video so far, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, make sure you don't get those baby hairs. If you see any, just move them right out of the way. Or make sure you have extra clips so you can clip them back. So now I'm just going to take my Got2b Blasting Freeze Spray, and I'm going to be doing this in 3 parts. This is part 1. I don't like doing the whole thing at one time. I like having more control. So you want to just put the wig down on there and blow dry it until it's pretty tacky, or until it stays in place. Speeding it up for you guys so this tutorial is not too long. If you guys have any questions, put them down below in the comment box. I'm going to press it down with the comb just to make sure the lace is melted, like make sure it's adhered right, and to make sure that it's secure. This is like one of my things I always do. Just press down once it starts to dry a little bit to make sure it's not going anywhere. And this is the second part, just doing across the top, the same thing, spraying it with my Got2b Blasting Freeze Spray, wiping the excess off my forehead because this stuff is really sticky when it dries. Blow drying it down, pressing it down with the comb again just to make sure it's secure. Now, if you guys see some brown on my hair, that is just from the concealer. Okay, this is the third side, spraying it, putting it down, wiping off the excess, making sure it's in place where I want it before I blow dry it, holding it down as I blow dry until it feels dry. Trying to look cute while I'm getting my blow dry on. Now I'm getting my comb, doing the same step I did before. All done with that, taking off my clips. Feels tight and secure at this point. Just checking to see where I want my part. Do I want it in the middle? I think I like it on the side. You guys know I'm a side part girl. I'm a sucker for that left side part. So we're going to go with a left side part. Now right here, I'm just going to add a little bit of White Rain mousse, water, and then White Rain mousse from the Dollar Tree just to make sure that part is defined and for my hair to lay the way that I want it. Smooth that down with the comb. Then I'm going to pull it back and clip it up to tie on my scarf because I want to wet my hair, and I don't want to wet the part I just glued down because I don't want it to get wet because it'll come off easy. So I'm just going to tie it up with my silk scarf. You guys know my secret to my silk scarves. I get them from the thrift store because they're cheap and they're good, nice, real silk, unlike the ones from the beauty supply store. So I'm just going to tie that down and wet the wig. Just wetting it with some water, and then I'm going to use some leave-in conditioner that I got from the Dollar Tree that I'm actually loving. So I'm definitely going to go back and get some more. Again, trying to look cute while I'm doing it. Now, this is the leave-in conditioner that I got from the Dollar Tree. It smells amazing and I am in love with it. My husband has been putting it in his beard, and I have been using it on my daughter's hair as well. I'm going to go back and buy up maybe like 3 or 4 of them, as well as my paddle brush I got from the Dollar Tree as well. So everything I'm using in here is from the Dollar Tree except for the Got2b Blasting Freeze Spray, showing you guys that I define those curls. I'm loving this wig. It's definitely popping. Make sure you check out Erin 21 Wigs. So now I'm just doing the opposite side, leave-in conditioner and water, brushing that through. Now I think I put a little too much of the leave-in conditioner, but it's all good. It stayed white for a while, but once it dried up, it was perfect. And the second and third day of the style, I did not have to reapply leave-in conditioner. I just applied more water because I did overdo it, but it wasn't a bad thing. Now I'm going to take off the scarf and I'm going to get into the baby hairs. Now, as you guys can see, I'm taking the scarf off. The scarf did it some justice, and the mousse laying it down to the way I wanted it. Gonna use a little more mousse to finesse my baby hairs. Let's get into it. And I definitely like to cut that part. Sometimes I leave it long. It just depends on the style that I'm going for. Now, some girls might opt out for the baby hair, but I like the baby hairs on my lace wig just to cover the lace so it's more discreet. And basically, after I'm done with the baby hairs, that is the last step. You just want to make sure you're tying it up every night around the perimeter to keep that lace locked in place. Whenever you're wetting the back, you want to tie it up to the same thing to keep the lace in place so your install can last maybe 4 to 5 days. So that is it. It is definitely a wrap. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Like, thumbs up, like, all that good stuff. Subscribe. If you're not following me on Instagram, TattedDree619. Be on the lookout for that review. And until next time.